Hi there, Cancer. How are you feeling today? Welcome to your reading. And in this reading, we're going to be looking at what Spirit wants to talk to you about with what's happening in your energy, in your life right now. This is timeless for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So we will start with your current energy. So it will resonate within the first few cards and messages that come through. If this isn't your reading, then check out your other Sun, Moon, Rising in this series, or any of the other timeless videos in the playlist. Okay, let's see what Spirit want to bring forward and talk to you about today. What's happening for you right now, viewer? We've got Love and Three of Earth. Okay, I feel like there's this actually feels very much like a love or romantic energy. Yes, this is there's something different about love, something different about how you're viewing love. This could be romantic love or family love, friendship love, but it's I do feel like it's in connection with another person. I feel like there's something about how we're passionate, how we're kind of emotionally fulfilled. Yes, we've got the full energy. So there's something different about how you are viewing love, how you are viewing romantic connections, or how you're viewing your love connections, but in a really positive way. So I feel like there's been a focus around love, like patterns in love, how you express love, how you receive love, how playful you are with love, how you interact with others, how you bring your personality and your authenticity through, the emotional connection and almost like the satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction that you have and others have with you in your love-based relationships, like a deep connection, love-based relationships. There's a new start happening. There's like a which way do I go? And there's an opportunity for a new start here. I feel like there might be some hesitancy in how you go forward with the Two of Fire coming up with the Fall. It's like, oh, I've just been moved. I've got this not urgency, but this like desire, this push to like move forward with something. But there is this hesitancy because we haven't quite left base yet. We're kind of still thinking about it. We're still feeling into it. Haven't quite worked out the direction that we want to go in. I feel like what Spirit is saying is it's really about taking a leap of faith. It's not about having everything planned out right now. I mean, the full energy here coming with the Lovers and with the Ten of Water especially is such a beautiful energy because it's like the opportunity and the chance for something new, something different to what you've experienced before. This could be in current relationships or it could be in new relationships. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper and see what's happening for you on this level. What else for Cancer, please, Spirit? There is there is a there's a holding back. There's like a desire to go forward and then a worry and then a holding back. But there is something very passionate, very exciting, very freeing, like fun. There's like a fun energy. We've got Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. We're healing old wounds related to a sense of love, a particular love type of relationship. I feel like that's what's happening. It's like through this new connection, through this new experience of love, however it's resonating for you, you're healing all of the past energy of love because of this hesitancy. It's like you didn't have this new start, this clean slate, this kind of blank canvas, this fresh approach before. And now is the time to kind of let all of the rest go from the past. And for some of you, feels like a family relationship as well, where there's been tensions and like things happening in the family. And it's like there's both people are ready. I think the significance with this energy that's coming through is both people are ready now to move forward without any baggage from the past. Whichever type of love relationship this is alluding to for you. So we've got Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. I feel like this is an openness of love, an honesty and an openness and a vulnerability maybe that you haven't experienced before with in this situation or with this person. And we've got Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So it's like you've been saying or exploring recently or in the last months, possibly years, but months that have been leading up to this energy where you are now. And you've been exploring, this is what I think love should look like, and um this is what love looks like to me, and this is what love means to me. But now we're in the point, and we're in this connection, in this dynamic with somebody else, or even other people if this is family situation, more than one person, to really put that into action, which can feel a bit scary and a bit unnerving, but is absolutely the experience that you're having right now. And it's important. I feel like it's important to follow it through. What else have we got for you? Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. This is speaking about the experience that you've had so far in this, either in this particular connection, but I feel it's even bigger than that. I feel it's the feeling of love connections at large. And you've experienced kind of what it's like to be in love that feels challenging, that feels blocked, that feels kind of held by some kind of fears and anxieties. And you've experienced and seen firsthand what that does, what that looks like, what it results in. And now it's time for the purity of love to come in. I feel like this is across your whole life, but I think it's being reflected in a specific connection or connections that then help you see and then like implement that and learn from that into other areas of your life. Okay, what else have we got for you? It's like a deep openness of heart happening. But it's like this is the right time, place, people, situations for this to really transpire and come to light. And we've got Saint Germain, karma releasing, exactly this. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. This is about bringing together all the parts of ourselves. This is about there's a very strong astrology connection here. So this could be past life connection. This could be soulmate connections as well. We're talking about, but this is fated connections for sure. And it really is that the stars are aligning and the time is right and something. But it's the dynamic is perfect, but not just for you. This is for everybody in the situation. There's big life lessons that have been learned in the past that are being integrated now. And it's like a perfect time to be vulnerable, and the vulnerability is for you and your own growth, not necessarily for somebody else, but likewise somebody else's vulnerability is for and your response is also part of that journey, part of this journey that you're going through now. Let's get one more for you. I think it's this one here. Okay, this does feel like a lot of you, this is going to be for romantic love, because this is the kind of more sensual, sexual life force energy. I'm just getting an image here of like there's an openness. So it's like when you've had two people who are blocked, their energy together is quite restricted. But when you're with two people, any two people or any group of people where there's an openness and a vulnerability and like an acceptance and a non-judgment, there's this kind of unconditional love feeling. There's this, I see you, I see you inside, I see your spirit, I see your soul connection. It's like there's such an expansive energy around that. So we've got this life force energy. So this is really about expressing your passion. This is to do with kind of more sensual energy, and you could be feeling that very strongly right now, or it could be something that the person that you're with is experiencing quite strongly. but you're tapping into this kind of level of sensuality in conjunction with this level of deep love. I feel that feels really strong with this energy, actually. So I feel for a lot of you, if it's not the case for a romantic relationship, this also feels very prominent in a close family relationship. So, and the sensuality feels like the consideration and the care that you have for somebody else, but that feels quite physical. So it's like if somebody falls asleep on the sofa and you put a nice blanket over them, but you don't pick up the blanket that's kind of like a little bit itchy. You pick up the blanket that's really soft and warm, because there's something around the senses and care and consideration and thoughtfulness and kindness that's coming out here. It's so beautiful. That's such a wonderful way to love and care about someone, like taking care of them on a physical level. Okay. We've got clothing. Let your outer express your inner. This could even be this energy of expressing, being vulnerable and expressing kind of creativity, sensuality through your clothing. In some area of your life, or it could be for work, it could be for your like everyday dress, whatever that resonates with. But Spirit's talking about having a connection to your authenticity in your clothing, or this new, like your authenticity, or this new experience, this new energy coming through your dress. Okay, what else do we have? Planetary cleansing. Keep your space pure and clear. Because with this purity of love, there's no room for junk. Junk just takes up some space. This could also be referring to maybe a passion or something that you feel very strongly with whoever else is involved in this situation, to do with planetary cleansing. But on a personal level for you, this is keeping your personal environment very clear of anything kind of junk or so anything. It's like get rid of anything that you don't need. And we've got psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. I feel like anything from the past that is that is making you a little bit hesitant, or like rushing in with something, or just not being solid and not being grounded with something, just because there's this like worry that it's not going to quite work out or something like that. There's the Spirit saying trust your intuition. So we've got psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. This could be also a psychic connection between the two of you. It could be like a telepathy somehow, or a deeper energetic connection that's being discovered between you. And we've got leadership and decisions. Make good choices for the highest good of all. I feel like this is you making decisions for yourself that are for the highest good. But I feel like this is again in conjunction with somebody else. So it's you both making the decision that is the highest good for your dynamic or the group or your relationship in some way. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. There's a very progressive energy here. World peace and cooperation. Choose harmlessness and teamwork. Yeah, there's a real strong collaboration energy, you seeing another. This is the feeling I was getting earlier on this image. This is like your soul seeing another soul. You're seeing each other's transformations. We've got the butterflies here. You're seeing each other's transformations. You're seeing each other's kind of truth, reflection. You're seeing yourself in each other. You're seeing the divine and this and source energy in each other, and you're seeing that in connection with the physical world. There's a real depth to what's happening here for you. Let's get one more. Thank you. Okay. Blueprint for 5D humanity. Remember your gifts and powers. So this is about not getting lost in the ego version of love. Not especially when this comes to, well, actually any, because this is about removing specifically for your energy here that's coming through. This is about getting rid of any kind of expectation or judgment. Connecting your kind of your sense of truth, your purpose, your blueprint. And we had this here like with our the astrology energy as well, with that blueprint, remembering what you're here for, remembering what your gifts are, remembering how you contribute to the collective, and not having that disrupted by any type of relationship or dampened in any way by any type of relationship, having it harnessed by a relationship, but also being in a position to be able to harness somebody else's gifts and talents. Very strong. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, as I've split the deck there to shuffle. Yeah, just offer of love, solid, capable, material in the world, because we've got a lot about the world here. Okay, let's have a look at the current energy for you. What's happening? You've got the Four of Cups and Justice, current energy. Let's get where we're going. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, this is you on pause mode. Yeah, you're on pause mode. Four of Cups, Four of Swords. It's like there is like a meditation contemplation. There's a feeling into this feeling. There is, for sure, we've got a lot of Libra energy here. There is for sure the energy of partnership coming through with this Libra. But it's like this, the truth through things that didn't work out before. You're going to see why that things didn't work out before. You're also going to see opportunities as they present themselves to be in this kind of leadership decision making energy as a pair. You're in this mode of forgiveness when somebody's reflecting something at you that feels uncomfortable. There's going to be lots of these kind of like small, very subtle tests where where it's like you're choosing truth rather than to be afraid, which is super powerful, because once we realize the what fear is, once we realize that we don't need to be held by fear in any way, and we don't need to be kind of paralyzed by fear, or anxiety or anything like that, we can allow those feelings to stay. It's not about getting rid of those feelings, because it comes up naturally in us anyway, but it's about not being held by them. And I feel like that's what you're learning, and not react. It's specifically for you, not reacting from those places. It's very, very spiritually strong here, and there's an honesty and an integrity that's coming through with your energy, which is really beautiful. And we've got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, this is the staying away from drama. This is staying away specifically from family drama. So this is not getting involved in things where there's like any kind of gossip, any kind of drama, any kind of he said, she said, where people are on high emotions. This is just listening, but understanding the peacekeeping element of your kind of role in that dynamic, or your ability to just completely walk away from that dynamic. Because by not adding fuel to the fire and not fueling somebody else's emotions, it dies down a lot quicker. Because sometimes we think we're being really supportive if we're kind of listening, and there is, there can absolutely be a place for venting when people need to release, but there's a difference between venting and reconfirming. And I feel like you're in this mode where you have room to hold space for people to process, but not for people to stay in that place. You're putting everybody into the light, into the truth with you, naturally, by who you are. Okay, let's have a look at what we need to be aware of here. What do we need to be aware of? What's coming up? What do we have to look forward to on this journey? Because this is all about so much love, and the depth of connection and the joy of love connections that you have. Oops, sorry, that fell on the floor. Jumped out there. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is the moving away of heartbreak. This is no longer heartbreak. More Libra energy here. We're not learning the lessons of partnerships anymore. We've learned the lessons of partnerships when it comes to that darker energy, which is what we had. Oh, I'm reading upside down now, bear with me. I think it's here. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. We've already been in the darkness, which was this heartbreak, which was some of this drama, and these situations that we were in. But we're completely moving away from that now, and we are in the lightness of the relationship experience. Nine of Wands. Yeah, keep going. Keep your keep your wits about you, keep your truth about you when it comes to emotions. Sagittarius, all about truth. We've got Sagittarius and moon energy with this card. And the moon, as well as other things, is emotions, and Sagittarius, as well as kind of adventure and passion, is truth. This is the truth seeker, and the direction of truth. So this is all about truth in the emotions, and the truth in the emotions is always the recognition of emotions and what's being experienced, but to go deeper into the spirit level, and the soul level, and not to react from that place of emotion. And I feel like that's what you're doing quite naturally, or experiencing quite naturally. It's like that's being really smooth at the moment, whereas it wasn't as smooth in the past. To be able to see beyond the emotions and into the truth of something, but that's what you're getting now. Okay, and we have Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. So this is making a choice between holding on tightly to the past or moving into the future. You have this choice of this balance. I feel like you're balancing your your journey quite well, but you get thrown off sometimes by somebody else's imbalance. But when you hold that balance, it reflects and helps somebody else hold their balance. Likewise, the other way around. When you feel like you're off balance, somebody else holding their balance will help you, because we reflect what we can see. So don't hold on to things from the past, or behaviors from the past, or anything from the past that doesn't feel like it's in this state of harmony. And we've got the Empress. And the Empress is nurture of self, nurture of earth, nurture of others. This also could be fertility for some of you. It's obviously not going to be for everybody, so please only take that if it resonates and it's something that you already are feeling right now. There is a total transformation in the beauty that you see around you, in the small things as well as the big things in the world. It's like there's a flow of plenty when it comes to this love, which is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let's see how spirit are with you right now, but also what's happening on your spiritual journey. What's going on with your spiritual journey? Because we had a lot about blueprint here as well. Source. We had that earlier. I think it was with this card. I remember feeling this. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Because this feels very important. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Where were we? I can't remember where we were. There was this energy of source energy somewhere. I'm going to have to look back on the video. You are absolutely being connected into source energy. There's something that is coming into you. There's something that is being transpired through you, that is like this purity of truth and source energy. This is very powerful, but I feel like this is like this life-giving energy is what you're going to use in all of your relationships. This is where it kind of reverberates around your whole life and has a big impact. And we've got abundance. Yes, this is this energy here as well. So we're in this complete abundance because we're in 100% pure love. Oh, it's really bugging me now. I can't remember where that source energy was. Let's see what else. What else is happening here? Personal power. It's like tapping into love for love's sake, just to be in love. ignites your personal power. I feel like there's a cascade of events, really positive events, positive opportunities that happen off the back of you being in this energy of love. But it all kicks off from one partnership in particular, and we've got community. This is about being around the right people that also hold this same frequency of love. For many of you, I feel like this community is getting established. Like you're either recently finding yourself in a community that's helping this journey with you, and kind of supporting this journey with you and bringing some of this stuff out. And for others of you, you're going to be looking for communities where you resonate the same frequency of love. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at some words of guidance. What do we need to remember? Eclipse, celebrate cycles. Okay, so we've got eclipse, celebrate cycles. The cycle, I feel like your whole life up to this point has been the previous cycle, and now future is the new cycle, or it's going to be underpinned by this new cycle of love. This is the just the two sides of love. I don't really know how to explain this. The feeling Spirit's giving me. This is where we have the understanding of love from a mental level and from what I would call a conditioned level, and that involves expectation and judgment and tick boxing, and like tick boxes, and what we perceive is a safe love is all around ego love. But there's a deeper sense of love that comes when it's in pure light. And I feel like that's what you're discerning, that's what you're experiencing, that's what you're embracing, and that's also what you're projecting, and which is really amazing. And we've got unleash, hold nothing back, expand into the universe. No holding back when it comes to unconditional love. It just is, and it's beautiful. So no holding back. You can be a little bit worried and you can be worried about being hurt and still go, because the worried about being hurt is the ego side of things, and it's the fear of pain, which is very natural, but it's discerning whether that is actually true, because when you look at that, it's not true. That's not what the truth of the situation will be when it comes to this light source love. And we've got light. Without the dark, we'd never see the stars. So this is an appreciation, and this maybe the celebrating of cycles and appreciation for understanding the other side of love, or this other version of love that we experience in as people. Okay, let's see. I feel like there might be one other one in here. I kind of feel like maybe the energy that's come through has been very intense, not heavy necessarily, but very intense. But it is really positive. It really is very positive. There we go. Okay. We have nucleus. The power within the stars is the power within you. So this is talking about this source energy, the power of the source energy that we have access to. You can harness that power, and that is the same. You can have access to that power, and you can have a flow of that power and that source energy. And full moon, protect your energy and hold your stars close. So this is protecting your energy, not with regards to being guarded when it comes to love, but this is protecting your energy when it comes to the purity of your source energy versus this older version of love that you experience, that you now know and understand, that you're now able to really see this light love. Okay, I hope this makes sense. It's really like feeling based and heart based energy. Okay, let's get some final words of wisdom from Spirit for you. I feel to shuffle these. Sorry, I feel that we need a different order somehow. Okay, thank you. Right, let's see. Final words of wisdom for the viewer, please, Spirit. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. With the seahorse spirit as well, I feel like there's a merging or a change up of masculine feminine energy. And I feel like that's what you're understanding. One of the things that you are understanding or being shown within connections, whatever type of connection. And we've got, oh, nice, dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Wow. That's what this whole reading's been about. Truth transcends illusion when it comes to love, when it comes to everything, but for you specifically at this time when it comes to love. What else for the viewer, please, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. This is the freedom of this is the freedom that you experience by being in this place of love, because everything else is not free, it's conditioned, it's trapped, it's a cycle. Oops. Okay, let's take these two. We've got fox spirit, think on your feet. Don't overthink at all. Don't think at all. Be in the moment and respond to the moment. Don't premeditate anything, because that's going against this the purity of this love. You will know in the moment what to do, what to say. So don't overthink anything. Don't just allow the moment and the love to carry the situation. That feels very important. And we've got stag spirit, take the lead. I feel like this is take the lead because you have this very strong sense of truth and this strong capacity already to love, and it needs you to take the lead to show other people how to do this. Even if that is in a conversation, just saying, I've got a feeling, that could look like, just as an example, I've got a feeling like I want to talk to you about something because I'm just feeling a little bit anxious at the moment, but I don't know what to say. I don't have any words. But I know that, like, I need to sit down and just feel into that with you. And it could just be that. Something like that then allows somebody else to have the to have witnessed you be in that mode of being completely in the present and not knowing all of the things to say, and that being totally okay and acceptable, and having an example, and leading by example. That it just, even tiny small things like that make such a profound difference to people. I mean, it's how we all learn when we're children, right? We pick up on all these subtle things, and I feel like there's an element of that here that you can explore with this person or with these people. Some really pure, beautiful love coming out of whatever you're going through right now, whatever kind of dynamic and connection you're in. Really, really beautiful. Okay, viewer, I will leave it there for today. Thank you for watching the reading with me as always. I hope that you got some messages of guidance and of clarity through the reading and the messages that came through. And I hope to see you next time. Take care.